All right, so it's that time of year again. We saw many things happen in 2016 with Brexit in the UK, the Chicago Cubs winning the World Series, and the election of an outsider as our new president. So what should you be doing personally to start the new year off in the right way? Well, here to talk about today is our resident wealth strategist and certified financial planner, tax attorney, Rebecca Walser. Good morning.
Good morning, Carly. How are you?
What a year. We're still talking about last year
I know.
big things happened.
Really unusual things that happened. And what I want to talk about today is actually Social Security. Because we saw, unlike, like all these big things that happened in 2016, we saw some really big fundamental shifts in Social Security that we have not seen in 40 years.
Okay.
And I want to take people back in time for a minute, because when FDR signed the Social Security Act in 1935, it actually was a genius system.
Okay.
Which is hard for us to fathom right now in 2017. But let's start with just this first graphic, Carly. I want to show you. When the act was signed in 1935, men were only expected to live to be 62.1, and women were expected to live to be 65.4.
So in my generation, that's shocking to know that
it's shocking.
Men and women were just in the early 60s, the life expectancy.
But think about this from an actual mathematical perspective, Carly. If I'm a government and I'm signing an act that doesn't start paying benefits until somebody reaches the age of 65, and everybody has to pay into that system, but men are by average dying at 62 and women are just making it to 65.4, what you see is the government setting up a plan where they only expect maybe 10 out of 100 people to actually get that benefit. So from a mathematical perspective, Social Security by design originally in the 30s was a genius system. Everybody pays, 10% or less get. But now we have to fast forward to 2017. And let's put all the Social Security government, this is socialsecurity.gov, what they tell us. And they now tell us in 2017, the average man is living to 84 and the average woman to almost 87.
So when I saw that, we were chatting earlier, I said, well, how much has changed then with Social Security as far as what it was, back in the 30s when it was first originally designed to now? How much has changed?
Well, if you think about it, if you go from a system where everybody pays and only a few people get, now everybody gets, and they get it for 20 plus years, Carly. So for the first time last year, we saw the change for the first time after 40 years of what we call our file and suspend procedure, which is a huge change when you're married, and it was a way to strategically maximize the benefit you could get between a married couple. So these are the things that we're going to start seeing happen as the baby boomers continue to retire through 2030. We have too many people going onto the system. We don't have the base to cover it, and so we're going to have to start seeing changes.
Is this one of the biggest things when you sit down with someone trying to plan on the retirement of Social Security, when to get it, what to do with it? Is that the biggest part of one of the aspects when you're looking at it?
Well, to be honest, if all we have is Social Security, it is so important. Our clientele usually have more than just Social Security put aside because there's strategic planning to do around Social Security, but it's not enough to really make a plan.
Well, so you need to know, again, do we expect more changes? Do we think, what are you foreseeing in 2017 in the future?
I can't say for 2017, but what I will tell you, Carly, as if I look at this from a mathematical perspective, and I don't want to send a shockwave or anything, but I will tell you that I expect from a mathematical perspective that we will eventually have to have means testing on Social Security, which means people that are of means and getting enough income will have to possibly be phased out of their Social Security benefits. It's just the reality of the math that we're looking at.
Well, and I love that you always like to bring it back. You're not trying to hide anything or cover anything. It is what it is. I know you love talking with people. You encourage people to call. You have a lunch coming in.
Yes, we have a lunch and learn today. Actually, I got to leave here and go straight to it.
Come on now.
So I don't even know if we have any spots left, but we do have a lunch and learn as the special needs for retirement planning in 2017. Give us our call right now, 866-929-3258. Call right now because it's literally in like an hour.
Minutes.
I'm driving straight back to the office, Carly. So it's today, yes, February 15th, yes.
For whatever reason, though, you can't make it today, there's the number to call any other time, the website to find out more. And again, her and her team can get you prepared and have that financial peace of mind.
That's right, Carly.
We look forward to having you back next week.
Thank you. Absolutely, us too. I hope I didn't scare people.
No.